Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We are ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Good evening, everybody. This is the Mouth of the South, Joe Fowler from Arkoma, Oklahoma, where tonight the Arkoma Mustangs, with a record of 1-2, will be hosting the Dewar Dragons tonight. Our Dragons come in with a perfect 3-0 record, and this is the new season, as they say. This is district football at its finest tonight, as this is the first step towards a district title. Carl Brake is the captain for the Arkoma Mustangs. We have Teddy Lane, Nevin Corbin, Big Cade Henderson, and number 15, Christian Cargola, CC, being the captains tonight. They're going to have a coin toss, and we're going to find out what the Dragons and the Mustangs will do to start the ball game. We're at it's a cloudy skies with a chance of rain tonight, about a 40 to 50% chance, and any time scattered showers could come. We just hope that they're not with lightning. But as of right now, it's not raining. Still waiting on the coin toss as they exchange pleasantries. One of those final instructions. The Dragons will receive. And I did not get a signal whether that was a deference or whether we were just elected to take the ball, but the Dragons will have the ball, and the Mustangs will be forced to kick to start the game. And a lot of young players for Arkoma, but they are going to be relying heavily on Jimmy Culbreth, the quarterback, Cody Morales, and their receiving core of Scout Smith, and running back, who was their captain, Carl Brake. But they have juniors and seniors, but they're going to be relying on a lot of freshmen and sophomores. And we're going to stay right here with you, but we're going to take a moment as they have the national anthem. National anthem out of the way, and we're ready to play ball here in just a couple of minutes as they go back for last-minute instructions, waiting on the Mustangs to make their way to the sidelines, going through their spirit line. But tonight we have a 1 and 2 Arkoma Mustangs. They'll be dressed in the blue uniforms with the white helmets and red and blue trim, and the black and orange. And Dragons wearing the white tops of the black pants this evening. And they will receive offensively, so everybody will be ready for when offense and defense takes place. In the starting rotation, with Dom being injured last week, and we're safety precautions, keeping him out and getting him better and stronger, because we play Valma Alma in the upcoming week, which will be the feature game next week on Squirtle. The Squirtle game of the week will be from Dewar, Oklahoma, as we take on the Comets of Valma Alma. So we're trying to get Dom ready. They're going to be playing Damian Smith, will be getting a starting spot at the guard position, and Damian will be getting to see some time in the rotation at nose guard as well. We go to the linebacker play as Dom plays one of the linebackers. I think tonight you're going to see Cash Faulkner along with Wesley Sanford, possibly Traden Doty in there, but I think the starting nod is going to go to Cash Faulkner to play the Mike linebacker tonight, trying something for what they do that makes us better. And then we'll have Nev Dog Corbin there to help him with those things. And then we'll still have CC and Bouncing Benny on the corners and Kiki Berry at the safety. So the Dragons will be set, and then offensively we'll just see Damian Smith, and I'm sure we'll see some other guys rotate in. So this, as they come into this ball game, I think their win comes against Midway, and I think their losses have been to Wetumpka and Weber's Falls. And when we see Weber's Falls the week after Velma Alma, when they come to town, they could be 5-0 coming in, and that'd be a nice, good ball game again as it's district play. When we get to that point, that'll be our second district game, and Coach Holt and his Warriors would come to town with a 5-0 record. But we're worried about tonight, so we're ready for some football here. As we're just seconds away from beginning. We have the Cash Faulkner back to receive deep for the Dragons tonight. And an onside kick attempt goes right to Hayden Kaler on the hands team, and Hayden receives it right near the 50-yard line. On the 49-yard line, Dragons will be a business. 1st and 10 on their first series of the night. The Dragons struggled at Snyder on their first series with penalties after penalty after penalty, and finally scored. And then we had some trouble with a few incomplete passes and also having a penalty here and there. And we stalled on a drive or two last week in the big win over Depew. But tonight, hopefully, we'll see what goes. As we look there, it's going to be Peyton Kilhofer at the quarterback along with Nev Dog Corbin. We have CC at the wide out at the bottom. At the top, we're going to have Kiki Berry, and then Nevin Nia Corbin will be the tight end. Right next to him is Isaac Powell, and our center is Big Cade Henderson, and we have Damian Smith at the other guard. So we're ready for action. First play of the game on the snap. Snap to Kilhofer. Hand off to Nev Dog Corbin. Makes the man miss. Bye-bye, and tell the folks side they're not going to catch him on a motorcycle. Touchdown, Dragons. Just that easy, just that quick. 10 seconds in, a 51-yard scamper by Nev Dog Corbin. The Dragons are up 6-0. Fine blocking up front. CC to the bottom, goes in motion. Hand off to CC. He runs a little reverse in, and the two-point conversion good. Christian Cargola gets in for the two-point conversion. With 11:48 remaining in the first quarter, our score, the Dragons 8 and the Mustangs 0. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers.
Jacob Payton to kick. Lonnie will be kicking off the Dragons here. First time for him to toe the ball. Dragons do their thing. Going to be flying around on special teams tonight. Little onside attempt goes right to their hands team right there. Jimmy Culbreth will make the recovery and down the ball right there, and they'll be in business about where the Dragons were. They'll be on the 48-yard line, 47, 48-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Mustangs in their first possession. And the Dragons going to a little different look tonight. As you're going to see Faulkner at a deal. There's a quick pass there. Nice block on the bubble outside. Big Cade Henderson comes in and makes the stop, but that's not until they pick up 8 yards on the little quick out on the little bubble screen to gain 8 yards at 2nd and 2 for the Mustangs. Dragons now had to look there with. You're going to see them out picking up guys because they like to use this set quite a bit. They're going to make a quick throw there. Nice catch and reception. Nice catch and tackle right there. Pick up a 4 on the reception. That's enough for a Arkoma Mustang first down as they're on the march here. Is there a quick pass game? We haven't been able to get any penetration into the backfield yet, and he'll just step back and drop it and throw it real quick. We're playing right in their face, or you back off and play a little soft. But we're going to get this figured out. Coach B and them will be working at it. Once again, a little quick toss the outside to break. Break on the run. Once again, brought down by Cade Henderson and aided there by Kiki Berry. But once again, 8-yard pickup. They're running the little, getting the ball and running it quick. Call that a pickup of 7. 2nd down and 3. 10:50 to go here in the first quarter. Dragons up 8-0. The Dragons like to use a running game, and they went quickly, and they're using the passing game and using what they have. Field is spread. Quick pass goes incomplete, intended for Jimmy Culbreth. 3rd and 3. So it's a little cat and mouse here in the first deal. Try to feel each opponent out and see what they're, if that's going to be their bread and butter tonight, then they're going to be content with throwing those quick outs. They're going to have to catch those things. Stacking the receivers top and bottom. Scout Smith on the bottom. Throw there to Jackson Beaver. Beaver is hit and thrown out of bounds. There comes a flag. And where that goes down, I have a feeling it's against us. On the reception, I don't think it would have been enough for a first down. It would have brought up 4th down. It was no gain. So the Dragons are called for hitting out of bounds, a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, and that'll be enough for another first down deep into Dragon territory, as they'll have a 1st and 10 from around the 20-yard line. So Dragons help them there. Pass goes incomplete. Beavers pass intended there for break goes incomplete, 2nd and 10. So that's what I'm saying. If they're going to hit these quick passes, you're going to have to catch those and then turn up field and run. And I think the Dragons are starting to have a little success there. We're just going to have to watch when we go to hit. We don't hit them out of bounds and do things like that. But defense is going to tighten up. 10:25 remaining here in the first period. Looks like a fine crowd from Dewar's made it down to Arkoma tonight as we got the lawn chairs and the bleachers full across the way. Pass thrown and caught immediately out of bounds for almost no gain right at the line of scrimmage. Jackson Beaver, the receiver, and it brings up 3rd and 10. We have at the nose guard, we have Isaac Powell. We have Nia Corbin and Big Cade Henderson at the ends. Here we are trying to get some penetration and hit right there by playing downhill. Wesley Sanford getting some action at one of the linebackers along with Nev Dog Corbin and along with Cash Faulkner. And Cade Henderson jumped on the pile, dog pile on the rabbit. It brings up 4th and 10. We have stacked receivers at the top and the bottom for the Mustangs on 4th and 10. Pass, or it tries to throw it, and it's picked off. One man get a block. Wesley Sanford with the interception and the return as he received that right around the 20, 25-yard line and brought it back to the 40 where the Dragons will be in business. So the Arkoma Mustangs were on the march here in the first quarter, aided slightly with a 15-yard penalty, but the Dragons on 4th down come up with the interception. If he could have got a block on there, it would have been bye-bye until the folks eye, but Dragons are set and ready to come out. Kilhoffer be at quarterback, along with Nev Dog Corbin in the backfield. We have CC Christian Cargo at the bottom, and on the top is Kiki Berry. Give this time to Corbin around the left side. He's got a block. One man to beat. Bye-bye and tell the folks hi. Touchdown, Dragons. 9:31 to go here in the first quarter, and it's been Nev Dog Corbin on a 60-yard touchdown scamper to put the Dragons up 14-0 in this one. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. And he got a mammoth block on the top side from his brother, and along with Damian Smith as they opened up a hole over there, and it was off to the races. 2-point conversion on the way. Snap right back to Pepe Kilhoffer. He walks in the end zone with the 2-point conversion right up the gut, and it's 16-0 with 9:31 remaining. And we'll be back with the Dragons leading this one 16-0. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
As we return, Payton once again to kick off for the Dragons, up 16-0 in this one. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns. Little pooch kick, kind of a line drive right at Culbreth. Jimmy Culbreth is the culprit that has been picked on twice, and he has done his job with the hands team on the front line. And pulls that one in, and they'll be in business again from the 47-yard line for their second series. They've been using the quick outs and the bubble screens and the swing passes out of the backfield. We haven't seen the real running game other than one time, and it was stuff, and we aided them, but they've been content. They've got some good young receivers. Pass now almost picked off. We jumped that one as Bouncing Benny thought he had a beat on it, but he had help on the backside by Kiki Berry, and coming in to help was Big Cade Henderson. pickup there of 2, second down and 8 for the Mustangs. They have a setback along with the quarterback at this time. Takes the handoff to Break. Break on the move. He's hit there by Isaac Powell. Initial stop, and then along with cousin Nia Corbin, and getting a piece of that was along with that was Christian Cargola, and it's now pickup of 2, so it'll be 3rd down and 5 for the Mustangs. Two receivers to the top. Swing pass intended for Break. It's caught and hit by a host of Dragons. Nevin Corbin and Nia Corbin, and along with Christian Cargola cleaning that up, and Kiki Berry going downhill. A loss on the play, so it's going to bring up 4th down and 8. We have a timeout called on the field. Let's charge the timeout to the Mustangs. They're first of the game. 2 more remaining in the half. As they take a timeout, we will too. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us for a free quote today.
We come back from the timeout. It'll be 4th down and 8 for the Mustangs. Break back at the quarterback position, and a long cadence, and it gets us to jump. Encroachment against the Dragons is Big Cade Henderson, a little overzealous there as he barked out his cadence. Now it makes it a manageable 4th down and 3, or 4th and 2, I'm going to call it, 4th and 2. So that's a nice piece of change the cadence a little bit and get them a little anxious to jump and see what comes. Dragons defense, pass out complete here to Chambers. Chambers on the reception, but he gets back to the line of scrimmage. They're making a lot of these catches, and we've adjusted to what they're doing, and it's catch and go, catch and go. And right there, the Dragons are right there. So they're really making some yardage, but they're not making anything because we're holding them to short gain. We did hold, as I announced that as third, it's 4th down. It was 4th down and manageable. They did not get it. So the Dragons will have it on the 45-yard line. 3rd possession, up 16-0. 2 plays, 2 touchdowns, and 2 extra point conversions. Let's see what we do now as we have the lone setback along with to the side of Peyton Kilhoffer. Freshman quarterback. Steps back, pump fake, passes out, batted down, and he's hit and brought down there as it's going to be 2nd and 10. I don't know if they hit his arm. I don't know what happened. But he kind of did that little pump fake, and it looked like he shot putted it over the front line. But no avail for the Dragons. 2nd and 10. Snap. Give this time to Nevin Corbin. Nev Dog puts out the stiff arm, and he's hit and brought down there. A Culbreth on the tackle, but not until the Dragons pick up a big gain as he goes 25-yard pickup for Nev Dog down near the 30-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Dragons, 7:46 to go. Handoff this time faked the handoff, kept by Kilhoffer. As he had the RPO, the run pass option, and kept it himself. Faked to the Nev Dog and took it himself. And it is 1st and goal for the Dragons. Give to Nev Dog Corbin. 9-yard touchdown run. And I see a flag down, so we'll wait before we announce this as a touchdown. Holding against the Dragons, so Nev Dog's 9-yard scamper taken off the board. We didn't even put it on the board, but we'll go back and play this one again. It'll be 1st and goal from the 20, we'll call it the well, I guess they called it from the point of the spot, so bring it back to the 15-yard line. It was right as he was going in. It's a spot foul. Peyton Kilhofer at quarterback. Hands again, fakes the handoff, keeps it himself, runs right up the gut on the option. He keeps it and goes up the middle. Touchdown Dragons with 7:11 to go. 7 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the first quarter. The Dragons up 22-0. Took us a few more plays to get in the end zone this time. But the Dragons have been pretty efficient on offense with the running game tonight as they are blazing holes and doing whatever they are having their way with this one as it's 22-0. On the 15-yard scamper by Kilhofer for the touchdown. Kilhofer going under. Hands off straight to Nevin Corbin, goes untouched in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. So with 7:11 to go in the first quarter, the Dragons ahead in this one, 24-0 over the Arkoma Mustangs. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football on Dewar Dragon TV after this.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Getting ready to kick again for the Dragons. Jacob Payton getting ready to throw the ball once again. On the first two, went straight to Jimmy Culbreth right there on the front line. See what they're going to try and do here. $24-0 here in the first quarter. And we haven't even played half of the first quarter yet. Kicked by Payton straight in the air. Taken by Brake. Hit by one guy and missed. Breaks a couple of tackles there. Thank God that Cash Faulkner and Lonnie came up to make the stop, and he would have gotten by that line. He might have been gone himself. Nice return there by the Mustangs as they bring the football out to about where they've started every time, about the 43-yard line for their next possession. Twin receivers stacked at the top and bottom. Direct snap coming to the quarterback. Throws. Picked off by Cash Faulkner. He's got one man to beat. He gets one block there by Damian Smith, and it's bye-bye and tell the folks hi. Touchdown on an interception by Cash Faulkner. That puts the Dragons up 30-0. That is two interceptions, not one, by Wesley Sanford, and then this one taken to the house as he found pay dirt. Cash Faulkner scampers with that one for about 60 yards for a touchdown, a 60-yard interception return for Cash Faulkner. Dragons in two-point conversion. Kilhofer goes under, comes back, rolls to the right, has a receiver there that he hits for the score. Trying to make out the number there. It's Kiki Berry for the two-point conversion. So The Dragons have been perfect on their two-point conversions tonight. 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns, 4 two-point conversions. And they're up 32-0 with 6:51 remaining in the first quarter. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
The AMG team is based in Oklahoma City and delivers your organization revenue enhancement through a combination of data science, innovative marketing, and business automation. We think like owners and behave as long-term partners. Delivering measurable results for nearly 20 years has made the AMG team known for our ability to efficiently and effectively execute objectives. We're ready to help raise your organization to a higher level of success, so visit us today at theamgteam.com.
Jacob Payton to tow the ball once again. As they're moving their people around trying to anticipate exactly where he's going to go, and they're trying to get Carl Brake the ball, and there was a kick on the play right there to the front line. There's a scramble for it. And the Dragons come up with it. It appears that Payton the younger, Andrew Payton, coming up with that one. And the Dragons will be in business 1st and 10 from the 45-yard line as they get a takeaway on special teams and get another opportunity to come out. Let's see who we have here. We have Christian Cargola at the bottom. We have Kiki Berry at the top. We're still with our main guys in, and Nev Dog Corbin's offset to the right with Kilhoffer at quarterback. Barks the signals, wants to pass, gets it off. Christian Cargola, CC with the catch inside the 20. Nice little piece of pitch and catch there by Kilhoffer to CC, and we've got a first down through the air. A little airmail there from Kilhoffer to Cargola. So from the 20-yard line, just inside the 20, 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Give again this time to Nev Corbin, blocking up front. He's hit and brought down there after a nice little pickup there. About 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down and 6 for the Dragons. Boy, that was not where I thought he was down at, but they gave him a 2-yard pickup. Give again to Corbin. Guy picks him up and throws him down. I haven't seen that much this year, but boy, Carl Brake came in and made a tackle. He is a player for them. He come in and made a fine play there for them along. So it's going to be 3rd down pickup of, we're going to call it 7, 3rd down in inches for the Dragons. Kilhoffer keeps it himself. It appears that he dropped the ball and picks it back up. Ball squirted loose. See where they spot this. So he got back to the line of scrimmage where the ball rolled back, and he jumped on it and picked it up. So it's going to be 4th, and we're going to call it 1. So the Dragons have decision to make. Here's what they want to try to do. And they do the hard count cadence. Hopefully we've drawn them offside and we get the first down through the penalty. And it's against the Mustangs as they are encroachment against the Mustangs. And the Dragons will have this, and it'll be 1st and goal from about the 5-yard line. And the ref officials keeping the clock moving in this one. Hand off this time to Nev Dog Corbin. 5-yard touchdown run as he goes untouched into the end zone with 4:35 to go here in the first quarter. And the Dragons up 38-0 as they set for 2 here. They keep running players in and out. Arkoma want to have a little talk with their players. The Dragons setting for 2. this is one of those that the Dragons have actually just had their way and do whatever they want to do. Now, the passing game needs to be cleaned up a little bit. I don't think that it's been, we've completed all but one pass, but I'm just saying I think it needs to be a little sharper. But I think a lot of it has to do with just the way the ball game's evolved. We've been able to do whatever we want to running, and we've scored so quickly you can't get in any kind of a rhythm. And we have a whistle and a timeout on the field. We're going to stay here with it, but the Dragons have called a timeout as Coach Bean's having a visit out there on the sideline with the officials. And they're going to relay information back to the referee, and the umpires are all getting in, and the side judge is going to have a little discussion along with Coach Bean. There's something that he's questioning or he's wanting to get on the same page with the officials. So as they get this all settled out, as they take a little time out, we will too. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can...
As we come back from the timeout, the sideline warning against Arkoma, and Killoffer takes the 2-point conversion by himself and it has been perfect. The Dragons are up 5 possessions, 5 touchdowns, 5 2-point conversions, up 40-0 with 4:35 to go. And I guess there's a little frustration down here on the Mustang sideline, and I also believe that there was some running of the clock there that I think Coach Bean's wanting to question, because I'm all for running the clock in a ball game, but if we start doing that, we're being penalized. Our kids don't get their playing time with the first team, a lot of times, and we're unselfish. I'm not trying to say that, but we got to do what's best for our program sometimes, and sometimes you let the starters play a few games. And I'm not saying to say we're padding stats, but they need to get some rhythm and do some things, and then when you get down 40-0, it's like you're trying to run the score up, but the Dragons have to do what's best for them, and I think that's what Coach Bean's saying. I said, if we're going to do that, at least the first quarter, let us play and see what happens. Then after that, we can run the clock and do what we need to do. Hopefully that's what it is. But the Dragons are going there. Caden Funberg is the head coach down here, and first year down here along with Coach Culbreth and some of the others that have been here, and Coach Weatherton that have been here for a while. There's a kick by Payton, and I guess we have not go the 10-yard deal, so they can have their choice of now, we've seen this called several ways. At Snyder last week, it was 2 weeks ago, it was an unsportsmanlike penalty for a illegal touch for what we did there, but actually they have their choice to take it there or take the 5-yard penalty, and they decided to just take it right there. It'll be 4:35 here in the first quarter, and Arkoma's back in action on the offense as they're going to try and work here, and the Dragons still with the bulk of the older kids in playing, and they're still doing the quick pass to the outside to Break. Culber's pass is complete, and Break is hit right there after he gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10, as there's no gain on the play. And the Dragons defense has kind of got them slowing them down here if they're just making these quick passes, and we're just catch and tackle. Once again, pass out to number 1. He's hit there immediately and brought down, and there's a flag comes in as Cash Faulkner and C.C. Cargola on the stop, and then one kid went flying through the air, and I don't know what, it's probably extracurricular. So we'll see, wait on the white hat to give me a signal here. So it's a personal foul against the Dragons. That's going to be 15-yard penalty, and that'll be enough for a Arkoma Mustang first down. A little extracurricular activities with the Dewar Dragons once again, as they're getting in on the hitting of the action and getting in a little late, possibly there. First and 10 for the Mustangs from the 20-yard line. Give to Brake, trying to work his way around this way. He's brought down by Big Cade Henderson. And Roman Dale getting in on some of the action. And getting to see Clark Kopma come into the ball game, replacing, he's giving Nia a little breather. Nia Corbin getting a breather on the defensive end on the top side. Is getting some of these young guns in here. Cash Faulkner playing the Mike linebacker for us tonight. See Wesley Sanford's out there. We still got CC. Christian Cargola and Bouncing Benny are still in. And Kiki Berry at the safety. 2:46 when he snapped the ball. Pass complete. Nice catch there by Scout Smith. He is a good young receiver. A good young receiver. Using those hands well, making the catch. Scout makes a nice catch for Arkoma. So a nice gain there, brings up 3rd and 5 for the Mustangs. Beaver the quarterback, Jaden Janda Beaver the quarterback. Running some clock here. Looking to the sideline, what he wants to do, snap on the ground. Pump fake, thrown up there. And the pass is incomplete. Pass was intended for Jimmy Culbreth. Once again, he went up. He's got some good young receivers here. Culbreth and Scout Smith looking good on those receptions. That one there could have been anybody's. And if he comes down with that, they're right there, 1st and goal. But a nice piece of defense there at the back end there with Bouncing Benny and Kiki Berry. Man shifts to the right side. They move Scout Smith to the top. Beaver's pass goes out to Brake. And he is met by a host of Dragons on that. So the Dragons take over 1st and 10 after holding them on this series. And the Dragons are over huddled around the coaching staff is Coach Powell, Coach Stapp, Coach Bean, is Coach Turley, the offensive coordinator, is going to try to see what they want to do, and they come out on this possession. And it appears we have Christian Cargola down here at the bottom. Maybe Hayden Kaler or Kiki Berry at the top. It's hard to tell from here. Gilhofer at quarterback. Passes the ball. And it is complete to Jacob Payton, who's then getting him some action there as one of the tight ends. And he drags across the middle, and he hits him right there, and that's enough. Move the sticks. Let's go. Nice handoff this time. Give this time to running back, and it's number 22, Wesley Sanford. Wesley Sanford, the running back, he's checked in as we take a turn, and Kilhofer fakes the ball up the middle and keeps himself, runs straight ahead, a pickup of 5, and it's going to be ring up 2nd and 5 for the Dragons. We still have pretty much our first bunch in there blocking, but we've got Lonnie Payton at the one tight end. Pass complete here to to Kiki Berry as he catches that, and it's bye-bye and tell the folks hi as he catches the ball right there at the 40-yard line. But there's a flag on the play. Flag on the play. And as we come back from that, when that was thrown, it's probably a holding call. So it is 40-0 on the scoreboard. But that was a nice little deal there. Barry just made a move, and it was all him right down the sideline. A little yak yards after catch there by Kiki Berry. But it's brought back. We'll try this again. Have Bouncing Benny down here at the receiver at the bottom. Doty is the setback along with. Give to Doty. Doty right up the gut on his feet and going down to the 35-yard line. That's enough for a Dewar Dragon. First down with 34.9 as we move the sticks here. The Dragons are on the move of their sixth possession. We had a touchdown on it, but we had it called back because of a hold, but we're going to redo it again. 30 seconds and counting. Snap to Kilhoffer, rolls to the right. Wants to throw it, does. In and out of the hands of Bouncing Benny, and right there was Scout Smith. If he could have caught that, it would have been clear sailing for him. As pass goes incomplete with 21.5. So we're starting to get some of the younger ones in. Coach Bean is probably in agreement that enough's enough. Gives time this time to Doty. Trading Doty around the left side. Bye-bye and tell the folks hi. Touchdown, Dragons. Trading Doty unless we have a flag. And yes, we have a flag. Holding against the Dragons yet again. Once he got the initial push there, he didn't have to use a stiff arm, just used his athleticism and stuck the foot in the ground. But once again, we held a little cloth, or we got caught there. Isaac Powell stands there looking over to the coaching staff to see what we're going to do. Is that we're going to replay second down. It's going to be like 2nd and 10 again. And they're going to let the clock roll ahead and run down, and as it does, the Dragons are on top of the Mustangs 40-0. And we'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this.
You get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorse works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorse Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorse get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Well, on the way down here, we left at 2 o'clock, and we had a chance to stop at Shad's Fish Shack down here, just out between Salisaw and Spyro, and we had fish and chicken and coleslaw and hush puppies, and they had beans, and we were treated to a fine meal. Their staff opened up early and accommodated us very well. They met our every need, and we've went down there several times. And when we went down there, when Joey and Marshall and those guys were freshmen and sophomores, when we came down to play Arkoma, we told him that we were going to win a state championship, and when we do, he's got our picture on the wall where we took a picture. He took a picture of us. We went and took him tonight an autographed picture of the 2020 Class B Dewar Dragon State Championship, autographed by all the players, and give it to the manager. And we want to thank him and his staff for feeding us and taking care of us, and he wants us to come back and visit again, and I'm sure we will. And for all you out there in Dragonland, if you're ever down in eastern part of the state on your way to Fort Smith, traveling through, it's well worth the trip. Or going down through Salisaw, just go on, get off the Salisaw exit and head south, and you'll, just before you get to the Kerr River navigation system, you'll find it right there. It's well worth the drive. So he took care of us and accommodated us. So as we talk my way into this, the Dragons will have it 2nd down 11 to start the second quarter. Kilhoffer at quarterback. His offset is Cash Faulkner. Give his to Faulkner. Faulkner's hit there, dances around, still finds some running room, and finds his way down to about the 40-yard line, where the Dragons are going to have it there. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Dragons. Quick snap. He fakes to Faulkner. Kilhoffer gives a little stiff arm, and he's hit and brought down there. Jimmy Culbreth with the tackle there. And the Dragons will have 4th and inches. See if he goes with hard count to get him to jump. Well, we'll charge a timeout to the Dragons. We're going to stay right here. Need to make some announcements of things that we've done this year. We have what we call Cowboys Precious Plays of the Week. And in week one, we had the Nevin Corbin was going for a touchdown, and somehow or another, as he was going down, the ball pops up, but it almost looked as though he tossed it back like he was running the option to Big Cade Henderson. And the center on our football team finally gets a chance to find pay dirt, and he raced that thing about 40 yards for a touchdown. And that was Cowboys' Precious Play of the Week. We call it the Fumble Rooski. We call it the Center Eligible. We call it, you name it, whatever you want to call it, but that was Cowboys' Play. In week 2, we had 2 plays that we had there, and I'll get to those after we run this 4th down as we go back to action. Give to Doty straight up the gut. Good blocking there, continuing to find running room as he keeps his legs churning. That is down inside the 20, and that's enough for a Dewar Dragon. 1st down is Doty, being the workhorse tonight for the Dragons. Takes us right down to first and 10. But in week 2, we had this time a handoff here for the Dragons. Once again with Doty. Second down and 5 for Dewar. And we have Wesley Stanford now in, replacing him as the setback. Kilhoffer still at quarterback, takes the snap, gives this time, fakes it, fake me, and he's going to keep it. He's going to waltz into the end zone. Touchdown, Dragons. Pay Kilhoffer into pay dirt, and the Dragons are ahead in this one, 46-0. And we'll be awaiting the 2-point conversion. And in week 2, we had a 12-yard punt, an 11-yard return for a touchdown by Christian Cargola. And then as we go for the 2-point conversion, he hands it on the reverse around this side and diving into the end zone there for the Dewar Dragons, and that appears to be Cash Faulkner on the 2-point conversion. And the Dragons are up 48-0. Well, in week 2, we had the 11-yard punt, 12-yard return, or the 12-yard punt and 11-yard return for the Dragon touchdown by Christian Cargola. Then we had the thing I've never seen. Nevin Corbin is hit at about the 3 to 5 yard line, and he goes all the way into the air and is hit by another guy and sent and catapults into the end zone. Comes up and drops into a somersault, rolls and comes up. And on the way through there, he hits a guy who's with his feet, and they said that he was kicking him, so they called a personal foul on him, excessive celebration, and took the touchdown away. But still, I'm holding that as one of Cowboys' Precious Plays of the Week. Week 3, last week at homecoming, as his sister Victoria was crowned queen, Cash Faulkner scampers his way on a kickoff return, and that was probably my Cowboys' precious play of the week for this week. And tonight, we'll make our decision at the end of the game what that play is going to be, as we wait on Lonnie Payton to kick off once again for the Dragons. We got all the youngsters in here on special teams. Lonnie's got his set back, and he's going to boot it in the air. Goes right between the first man's legs. Second man gets it, and it's down by. It is down there by the by Chambers for the Mustangs, and they'll be in business 1st and 10 once again from around the 42 or 43 yard line. As they've had a little bit of success, been aided by some penalties. They got some fine young receivers. They got a nice running back. They're hitting those little outs, but we're being able to defend it and just come up. You catch it, we're going to hit you. And the Dragons have been able to play defense this. Next week, as we face, it will be the Squirtle. It's going to be the Squirtle game of the week in Class B in 8-man football. And that's going to be featured on Squirtle, but we're still going to do the Dewar Dragon TV feed as well. But as we take on the Comets, that's going to be a top 5 matchup between the Velma Alma Comets and the Dewar Dragons at Dr. Ted Lewis Stadium. Beavers pass complete right there to Scout Smith. Pickup of 2, be 2nd and 8 for the Mustangs. On defense, we have Hotma at 1 defensive end. And we have at nose guard, we have Isaac Powell. And we still have Big Cade Henderson in there with some of those young guns. We have Traden Doty and CC, Kiki Berry, and we still have Bouncing Benny in on the corner on the other side. Sanford in to play some of the linebacker as well. Comes up, he sniffs that one out. Boy, that was just downhill with our linebacker, Wesley. Sanford sniffed that one out. Right on down for a loss on the play, and it's going to bring up third about 14 for third down and 15 for the Mustangs on this one. Those young linebackers starting to sense what their duty is, and boy, he saw that one and went downhill. I see Cash Faulkner's in now, back at one of the linebacker positions. Doty and Faulkner. Clark Hopman playing the other D end along with Big Cade Henderson. Pass in the air, had to come back for it. Jimmy Colbert tried to come back and help his quarterback on that. It was underthrown, but he came back on the route. It's going to bring 4th and 15 for the Mustangs. As the clock runs at 8:25 and counting. So I saw that a lot of the fans have made their way down here to support the kids. And, you know, this is one of those Thursday night games. And, yes, we have to go get the kids home. And, yes, we have to get the uniforms and clean the buses and have them ready to run routes in the morning. We still have school on Friday. But gosh, this is fun. And we'll have it all ready to go. And hopefully we'll get back. But it was a debate on how do you get there. Do you drive to Fort Smith and come in that way, or do you drive down and go through Spiro and Picola and cut your way over? So it's kind of 50-50 on that. And then Donnie Corbin wanted to know, he said he was pedaling as fast as he could to get down here, but I guess he was pedaling like pedaling just as fast as he could, and I'm sure he made it. He and Annette made it down to support the grandkids. And we had a fine turnout here. The band was able to make the trip. Cheerleaders are here, Miss Hayes, and just a fine job. And we want to have a big shout out next week for all of you there in Dragonland. You need to come out to Al Kessel Field at Wiley Ryle Park at Dewar, Oklahoma, where our girls are now ranked in the top 8 in the state. They have a great opportunity to go to the state tournament, as they will be hosting a 2A regional softball tournament, fast pitch tournament right there in Dewar, Oklahoma. it'll be an opportunity for you to come and see some good football there. Some good softball there. And then Friday night, it doesn't get better in Dragonland when you get to have 2 top 5 teams fighting together for a non-conference game for playoff, getting us ready for the playoffs. As the VA Comets come to town, pass in the air. That was going to be, picked off by CC, and coming over to help was Kiki Berry. They kind of banged into each other. I've got it, I ain't got it. But it goes incomplete. The Dragons bat it down. They're going to have it 1st and 10 there as they start their next series here with 8:20 to go here in the half. Dragons on top, 46-0. We'll see who comes back out on this one. Coach Joey Fowler and out there having a talk with his D-backs right there, along with Coach Stapp and Coach Ross. Always trying to make things work. Every play, coaching them up. It's good to have those that are graduate assistants, those that have coached and working on their degree at Northeastern State. And Joey's been coming in and volunteering and helping us, and he's been a big aid. And as his dad, it makes me proud to see that he can give back to his community and his school as he's working on his degree, as his career is now over, as far as medically unable to play in college, but still getting his degree at Northeastern State and coming back and being able to help us on Thursdays and Friday nights and every day in practice that he could be there. And it's good to see that. And our coaching staff is just doing such a great job this early in this season. And we're still trying to figure out as we get people on what the officials are wanting to do here as they're setting the clock. We're having some kind of discussion over there with Remy Martin. And they're setting the ball now. 1st and 10, Dragons, 8:20 to go. Kaler, the quarterback. Handoff this time is to Cash Faulkner. Cash hits, comes up and somersaults up as he picks up 9 on the play, 2nd and 1. Hayden Kaler now quarterbacking. Takes and fakes it this time and keeps himself and goes right up the middle and hit and brought down. They're going to give him his forward progress, which appears to be enough for a Dewar Dragon 1st down. As Hayden had the option there on the RPO as he's running that option, and he decided to fake to the man and keep it himself, and he pulled the ball, and he was met there as their linebackers came and met him, but it was enough for our 1st down. Give to Faulkner again. He finds running room. He jukes and jives. Still on his feet inside the 5 and works his way down there. And that's enough for a Dewar Dragon 1st down if we do not get a penalty on this play. And the young pups are ready to play as they come out, and they've got fire in their eyes. The Dragons want to go. Give is to Faulkner. Touchdown, Dragons. Cash Faulkner finds pay dirt here with 7:30 to go here in the half, putting the Dragons up 52-0. So that's going to be a big matchup next week as the Velma Alma Comets, after last year, shock and awe when we went down there as we scored early and scored often, and the shock and awe, and I don't think they saw what was coming. They went on to the state semifinals themselves as they went on a tear and won every game the rest of the season until the last game in the semifinals. But they have a lot of their young guys returning. We do too. We've lost a few. They lost some, and they're get to come to travel from down there in south central Oklahoma and come down from the Arbuckle country and come up to Green country to play us. We have a penalty flag on the 2-point conversion. So that'll be a dandy on Friday night at Dr. Ted Lewis Stadium. Come out and join us and be a part of that. And just a whole lot of excitement at Dewar America as everything is going our way. We are very, very thankful to what we have and what we're doing as a staff. Keep by Hayden Kaler as he faked the toss to Doty and kept it himself, so the 2-point conversion fails for the first time tonight. The Dragons are up on this. We'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football on Dewar Dragon TV after this.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Is it time for your school or business to purchase a new phone system? Give the experts at Versatile Networks a call. In most cases, we can provide a phone system with brand new phones for less than your current monthly bill. Call us.
This is Coach Fowler. We're back to action. If you see both teams leaving the field, we did not call the ball game as such. We have lightning in the area, and once lightning strikes, you have to take your teams and go in. So I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to probably shut it down for right now. Have to get with Coach Michael, see what he wants to do up here with the feed. But we're up 52-0, 7:10 remaining in the half. We've had a flash of lightning. Dragons are ahead in this one, so we'll see what they want to do. But we'll be back with more Dewar Dragon football after this. But we're going to have a delay, and it's going to be a few minutes. Thank
Free
you.
quote today. Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process.
Hello, everybody here in Dewar Land. If you're watching the game here on Dewar Dragon TV, we have a lightning delay, and it's probably going to be 45 minutes to an hour. We're up 52-0 with 7:10 remaining. It is Thursday night, and if it gets any later than this, if they have to wait that long, it's 8, 9. They may go ahead and call this ball game. So what we're going to do is we're going to tell you that the Dragons have fought hard tonight. We've had our way. The Mustangs have fought as well as they can fight. We're up 52-0. And we've once again, but we're going to be preparing ourselves for the drive to the championship. And as we play, and next week we have a very good opponent in the Velma Alma Comets, and we're going to be preparing for them. But I don't know if we'll be back, so we're probably just going to go ahead and say good night for tonight. And thank you for listening here on Dewar Dragon TV. The Dragons and just love all the support that you give, and those that couldn't make the trip, able to bring you the Dewar Dragon football. We'll be back next week at 7 o'clock on Friday night as the Dewar Dragons face the Velma Alma Comets at Dr. Ted Lewis Stadium. And it's going to be a dandy. But if you can't get to the game, be sure to listen to us. And it's going to be on Squirtle, and it'll be on Dewar Dragon TV. So listen to us. For Hayden and for Michael, this is the mouth of the South, Joe Fowler. And we're going to say we're rounding third and heading for home. And bye-bye, and tell the folks hi.